My name is Noye Nweke and I run here Cerebral Palsy Center. Gradually, we've shifted to working with children who are on the severe spectrum of cerebral palsy. As we know, cerebral palsy is a broad spectrum, and oftentimes they're the most neglected, consciously or unconsciously. Why? They depend on you for everything: toileting, feeding. They are very prone to infections, so you really have to manage them well. For instance, you have to be on top of it to make sure that they're not sitting on their wee, on their poo for a long time, so that they don't get infection. Then you have to ensure that they are properly fed the right quantity of food and at the right time. You have children who cannot even swallow, so they aspirate on food, even on water. So we have to do gastrotomy surgery for them, so they have that. We feed them by tubes. Cerebral palsy, first of all, it's a very common condition. Statistically, 1 out of every 100 women in Lagos every year have cerebral palsy. And of course, when we have things like COVID or pandemic, right, you find out that you have more because of the causative factors or the predisposing factors that result to CP. So it's an everyday thing. It's a lifelong condition. So it's important that there is a place that kind of devises a way to manage the children from childhood. We have a lot of children on the waiting list, but you can't, because feeding them, medications, caring for them is quite expensive. But if I have the kind of funding I'm looking at, then I can, be able to support more people.
Good day, my name is Uche Okoli. I'm a partner at Mazars in Nigeria. Today we're here at the Cerebral Palsy in Lagos to visit the children as part of our corporate social responsibility project. It's been a really, really wonderful and eye-opening experience, and it's really changed my perspective and further buttressed my resolve to make the world a better place, to create more impact. We're really, really thankful to the founder, Mrs. Nonye. She's really doing a great job with her team. I didn't think anything of the amount of care that involves, when it comes to taking care of these children. I didn't think much about the impact these people are making, but today is actually one of the most memorable days of my life, because being here and seeing the children and the kind of care that they need, the monetary care, the physical care, the therapy, it's really, really commendable. And we at Mazars will continue to, do our best to create more impact, to help as much as possible.
My name is Adewale Lawa. I work as a senior manager of sustainability services at Mazars. If you look at most organizations, they will say their thematic area is not about that. Even for us, in the first instance, we are thinking in that direction. But we say no. We want to be different. We want to be unique as Mazars. We want to look at CSR project in another dimension that most organizations are not looking at. That's why we are here today, and we want to lead that front. We hope that other organizations too we also go in this direction.
It's Busari Ajayi. I'm an audit associate with Mazars in Nigeria. I have had a bit of encounter with the children. I was involved in feeding them and looking at the way the staff are really kind to the kids. It really got to me. It really got to me, and I was also involved in that. So for me personally, I think it's just a call for us to do more in terms of giving back to society, and in short, informing people about cerebral palsy and other disabilities generally.
My name is Oluwaseyi Ojo. I'm an audit senior with Mazars. I was able to feed one of the children through the tube. And I chose that because I just wanted to have a feel of what it's like to care for these ones who have special needs, right? So I wanted to have a feel, and that gave me joy. Even though it's not something huge, or I was happy that I was able to contribute in that little way, and it makes me happy.
Mazars came to us, with an accounting firm and auditing firm. So on recommendation, they had come to do their due diligence. So today they came, they spent almost 4 hours here. They saw what we are doing. Most importantly, they were able to see and understand to a large extent the kind of work we do, the difference we are making in these children's life. Even though it looks as if the children, they don't make progress, but when you see what the child was before and what the child is today, you begin to appreciate the work we do. So I'm very grateful to Mazars for their taking out their time to come here to spend today with us, and I appreciate the money they gave us. They gave us 1.6 million, which is huge, and we are grateful, and we look forward to more support from them.